Ecclesiastes chapter 36. Have mercy upon us, O Lord God of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us, and let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there was no God but only thou, O God. Shew new signs, and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation, and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary, and destroy the enemy. Make the time short. Remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite asunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen, that say, there was none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servants, according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people, that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art the Lord, the eternal God. Yahweh Shai, now we pray. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Today's class: fatherless homes destroy the nation. Too many Israelites joining fatherless camps.
And that's what you're seeing going on in Israel.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
That's what you're seeing going on, man. That's what's going on in the nation. Unless I see less love for Christ, less love for the nation. I see these things. And I see what we're doing. We're repairing the breaches
That's right.
that Israel have caused. And you're seeing the transformation to the true knowledge of Christ, true followers, true worshipers.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You know, when we was out there in that world, and first coming to the truth, like when I was out there throwing the hammer down, the world loved me, didn't it?
Bring it out.
But now that Christ is on me, they hate me. That's how I see it. I don't see it any other way. I haven't changed. I'm still the same. I just see that throughout this walk, people get tired.
That's right.
They lay down their cross and go their way. That's what happens in this walk. I've seen it many of times. And some of them go and start up their camps. And they can't be truly following Christ.
Bring it out.
Let me tell you something, man. To know Christ is a beautiful thing.
That's right.
Bring it out.
To be awakened. Some mornings I'm awakened. I'm like, man. Sometimes I'm sleeping. I'm like thinking. I can see what's going on in my house. I'm sleeping in the daytime, but I'm getting something, and I get up and I go write it down. That's just a spiritual thing, man. Because one thing that you want to do for your peoples, you see your peoples, you want them to heal themselves. Help them heal themselves.
That's right.
Do you want to continue to see our people's on drugs, alcohol, whatever high they get trace of follow? It's time out for this, man. It's time for the true awakens to do the work of the prophets, man. Do the work of the Most High and His Son. That's what the true followers, the true worshipers do. You know, being happy to come here on the Shabbat is so important to people. I keep telling you about Wednesday night. Y'all missing out on that other spiritual feeling. Some of you just don't know, man. It's different when you're in the building.
That's right.
You feel the true presence of Christ. You see it on the videos, man, but come in the presence of Christ. Because some of you need it. I'm telling you, some of you don't understand what I'm saying. Some of you need it. Some of you don't take a step back. I'll tell you something, man. A step back and pull you out the truth.
Bring it out. Right.
Matthew 6:33. You know, I had to get warmed up. I gotta get warmed up, man. I gotta go shoot my free throws and run my sprints and stuff. You know, I should have started speaking full class. Read that.
St. Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
Why are you not seeking Christ?
Bring it out.
Why are you not putting on Christ? Christ came here. Was Christ wishy-washy?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Was Christ two-faced? Was Christ bipolar? You know how they tell your sisters, you know, they bipolar. Some of the brothers bipolar too. Read on.
And his righteousness.
And his righteousness. Read.
And all these things shall be added unto you.
All these things are going to be added unto you. All the Spirit of Christ. And we're going to get into it today. Because what I see is people don't understand this movement. They don't understand the prophets. Give me Acts 7:52. See, I see them. I enjoy them. Because one day my time going to be coming, man, where I'm going to just sit back and enjoy this thing. You know, you're going to, through the Spirit of Christ, build a house so that house will be a house of worship, a house of pleasure, a house of peace, a house of love. And it never changed. See, once we get the kingdom, ain't nothing going to change.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to be the same spirits. Read this, huh?
Acts chapter 7 and verse 52.
Read on.
Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted?
Let me tell you something, man. It's the same thing happening here today, ain't it?
Bring it out.
They hate the true prophets of the Most High, man.
Bring it out.
Which of your fathers, man? Which one of you? When you think about it, when you see somebody dedicating their life for this movement, someone that go out there and do everything they can to help build, everybody can't do this.
That's right. That's right.
See, everybody can't dunk a ball. See, you know that, did you? Everybody can't run a 4-1. See, but in their head, they think they can. But see, that's pride. Until you actually do it, you haven't done it.
That's right.
So when you understand what the scriptures are saying, read it again for them.
Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted?
They always like to lie when you don't, they man. These are the same spirits, man. This is why I say these fatherless camps, man. You know, watching a movie last night, man, the lady at the end was narrating. She was saying the bigger person stood up. You never know who it is. But it was a woman. She was leading 2 men. See, a lot of you, tomorrow is Mother's Day. A lot of you thinking honoring your mother just one day is, come on, man, what about the rest of you?
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
But see, when you pre-program, you just do these things unconsciously. But in its truth, you're not reprogrammed because you're not doing this unconsciously.
That's right.
You're not following Christ the right way, like you followed Mother's Day, Father's Day, these other holidays.
Bring it out.
You ain't doing it that way because you gave your last, went broke financially to go out your way to please the children.
That's right. Bring it out.
Why are you not pleasing Christ that way?
Bring it out.
Read that again.
Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted?
When you telling our people the truth, let me tell you something. When there is a man amongst the house, and that man stands for Yah, that man represents Yah. See, a lot of you don't understand. They say, well, when you was a child, you know, but when you became a man, you became Christ-like.
Right.
That's right. Read on that.
And they have slain them which shew before of the coming of the just one, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers.
Boy, you got peoples in their mind right now, murderers and betrayers, man.
Bring it out!
Because they can't get out of themselves. They can't get out their own way. This is why you're seeing the division, the destruction amongst our peoples.
That's right.
The hatred, no love. That's what you got going on, man. You got going on, man. We got to do better. We still got fringes on, still acting like we in the world.
That's right. Bring it out.
We still got fringes on, man. When something ain't right, we ain't right.
Bring it out!
Let me tell you something, man. If everybody can do what we're doing, everybody will be doing it.
That's right.
Brothers' talent only reach so far. Some of you got one talent. Some got 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you not, let me tell you something. When you mad at somebody that's got a few more talents than you, you're not in the spirit of Christ.
Bring it out. Facts.
It's just a common thing. You ever notice somebody drive through the neighborhood? Give me the dude with the banana. You drive through the neighborhood, your whip looking better than their whip, man. That's because they ain't got enough talents to do what you do.
Bring it out.
That's what it goes on, man. Give me Ezekiel 2 and 3. That's what goes on in the nation, man. A lot of us, we've been pre-programmed, man, to destroy ourselves.
That's right.
Because we can't get out of self-way. A lot of us, we don't like counseling. You know why? Because pride on us. Can't tell them nothing. I know the scriptures. No, you don't.
Bring it out.
See, don't go. That's pride, man. I'm deep in there. No, you're not. You shadow in these scriptures, man.
Bring it out.
This thing we talk about up here, man, we ain't even brought out yet.
Bring it out.
Read that up.
Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man.
Son of man. What did he say?
Son of man.
Read.
I send thee to the children of Israel.
You got to have the spirit of Christ, man.
That's right.
You can't be hot and cold, lukewarm in this truth.
Facts.
That's the problem with our people, man. They still accepting the flesh. They still accepting what they see. They're not following the spirit. Read.
To a rebellious nation.
To what?
To a rebellious nation.
Read on.
That had rebelled against me.
Let me tell you something, man. He's speaking today.
That's right.
They ain't rebel against us. They don't rebel against him, man. You know why? Because some in your life you had changed. Some in your life you had changed. You still doing some things that you were doing when you was out there in that world. Some things you just haven't changed. And some of you just ain't put that spirit of Christ on.
Right.
Some of you put it on then and you took it off because something you didn't like. Let me tell you something, man. It's something I don't like every week. That ain't gonna make me change my garment.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Somebody might say something to me or put something, comment. Hey, it ain't gonna make me change my garment. Read,
They and their fathers
read on.
have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
Hold up. He said this very, very day. See, they don't know. See, we don't know. We don't know how we conducting ourselves because we haven't looked in the mirror.
That's right.
We too busy looking at the window.
That's right.
You know how you go to the ghetto apartments, all the blinds to obey.
Bring it out. Yeah.
You know when you're in the hood, don't you? Every blind is ripped apart, man.
Right.
Why do they look anything going on out there, man? They looking because drama is what the nation loves.
That's right.
The nation loves drama.
Teach. Right.
Read on now.
For they are imputed children
Read on.
and stiff-hearted.
Stiff-hearted, stiff-headed, man. When you're speaking to them, when they don't understand a prophet is speaking to them, they don't want to hear it. See, I've been doing this long enough that my track record is proven. I'm not here to toot my own horn. I'm going to go out here today, tomorrow, and next day, and I'm going to continue doing the same work. I'm not going to change.
Bring it out.
I don't care what I got to do, man, to prove myself. It's not about sitting at this table, man. It's about the nation.
Right.
Read,
I do send thee unto them.
I send thee unto them. Read.
And thou shalt say unto them,
Read on.
Thus saith the Lord God.
They don't want to hear it no more, man, when they they got that other garment on. See, they don't want to hear it. So you can't get through to them.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
And that be the problem in our people, man. You're going to set up a camp and to destroy peoples, man. Because how can you go somewhere when you was destroyed sitting amongst us?
Bring it out.
Well, see, they don't consider that, man.
Bring it out.
They don't consider that, man. That's not what a man does. A man doesn't run from his shadow.
Bring it out. Bring it out. That's right.
He stand 10 toes down, man.
That's right.
I know how time when he seen something at the land, man, I was like, man, you know, I'll see again. See that son of emoji, he seen that emoji. Let him know, well, I've been out there, loud. You know, that's just how I am, man. I don't run. Fight. This is a fight, man. Because Because what's destroying you is you still out there in that world.
That's right.
See, a lot of you don't want to come in, man. Come in wholeheartedly. Keep telling you Wednesdays is important to you. Classes are important. That's a shot in the arm, man. You need that. You need that crack.
That's right. Bring it out.
That's that good crack. See, you on that bad crack that destroys you, man, having you looking like cottonmouth.
Bring it out.
Read up, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house.
This nation is rebellious, man.
Right.
When you come to this Lord house here, boy, you shouldn't feel no joy.
That's right.
Peace, love, all we gone. Read.
Yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them.
And you know, they don't consider the message that the Lord sent. They're not considering the message that the Lord sent. You know why? Because they can't get out of self-way.
That's right.
What destroys us is self.
That's right.
Nothing can destroy you but yourself.
That's right.
You are your own worst enemy.
That's right.
Because counseling, a lot of people don't like to take heed to counseling. You need counseling.
That's right.
Counseling is love.
That's right.
You know, when you understand people that don't like to listen, what happens? Resentment kicks in. Bitterness. Hate. That's what kicks in. Don't your children do that?
Bring it out.
Don't you have to get lit out the golden hand, man? He pissed off at you, huh? You say something to him, he puffed up. What you like he want to get tough in the house.
Bring it out. That's right.
That's why Kim, man, been in the golden cast, man. He ain't having that in his house, man.
That's right.
Get puffed up in here. What you puffed up for? You pay a bill.
Bring it out.
Think about it. You're trying to lead him the right way. I know I did it to my dad.
That's right.
Well, he hit me so hard one day and slid me, man. I was done trying to get tough with him, man. That was it. Hey, man, what? Yes, sir. No, sir. I had called him boy one time. He said, what? Caught me in the backyard. I ain't never tell nobody. Tell you I had to go replace my shirt. Sir, yes, sir. Show some respect.
That's right. That's right.
Because when I left school and all this stuff, started messing around in the world, I said, man, I got an advantage. You, Bruce, got an advantage.
Bring it out.
Y'all go out there and prophesy, man. Y'all getting fed the best of the best.
That's right.
You got an advantage.
That's right.
But do you take advantage?
Bring it out.
No, you don't. No, people don't, man. Give me 1 Corinthians 2:14. No, they don't, man. They don't like to hear.
That's right.
They don't like to hear, man, especially when it's not what they want to hear. In this walk, man, you got to understand who he loves, he chastises.
That's right.
It's the love of Christ. It's the love of Christ. Because the laws wasn't made for a righteous man. It was made for an ungodly man. So when you getting there with, man, something going on.
That's right.
Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 14.
Read on.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God.
See, the natural man, he ain't going to receive those things, even though he out there in them corners calling himself a man of God, man.
That's right.
They're not going to receive the Spirit of Christ.
Bring it out.
Do you know how hard this is? Some of you don't. Let me tell you something. A lot of it is you're not using your brains. Some of you don't consider thinking. You just used to being programmed. It's easy for you. That application is easy. Put your name up here. What's your first and last name? Your address. You're so used to that, ain't you?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You ever fill out something for your own company? You're not used to that, ain't you?
That's right.
That paperwork is foreign to you, ain't it?
Bring it out.
An LLC is foreign to you, ain't it?
Bring it out.
See, some of this paperwork you ain't used to because you don't understand. You've been programmed.
That's right.
Christ's trying to reprogram you, and you fight. And they hate the real prophets of the Most High, man. They do. If people say, let me tell you something, there's people walking here have eyes on me. I ain't did nothing to you. If I told you need a tic-tac, I apologize. You know, I apologize if I do something, man. That's what a man does.
That's right.
A man is gonna be a man, I don't care what the situation is. But read,
for they are foolishness unto him.
See, ain't foolishness. Being righteous is foolishness unto a person. But read.
Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
They're a spirit they can't see. They don't understand.
That's right.
Because everybody that's got a Bible now is on that level, man.
Bring it out.
Everybody got a Bible now can go to the street corners now, man.
Bring it out.
That's just crazy what I see going on.
That's right.
It's about the peoples, man.
That's right. That's right.
It's about us getting out of here. Why continue to pull us back?
Bring it out.
Read,
But he that is spiritual.
He that is what?
He that is spiritual.
Read on.
Judgeth all things.
He said the man that is spiritual gonna judge all things.
That's right.
You can't judge when you're not spiritual, man.
Bring it out.
You're gonna do it the carnal way.
Bring it
You're
out.
not gonna do it Christ's way. So many brothers and sisters out here in this truth, carnal as hell, man.
That's right.
See, I'm here to tell them, man. It's probably 90%.
That's right.
Probably more than that, man. I hear just with fringes on, no love, no show, no love. Don't reach out to their sisters and brothers. If it was that BBB, man, then everybody got love then.
Bring it out.
But when it comes down to this work, no. Read,
Yet he himself is judged of no man.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, man. I've heard brothers been on the phone when they pulling scriptures. I'm like, what the hell? I'm in transgression, or are you in transgression?
That's right.
It's just crazy to me.
Bring it out.
I'm trying to get you to understand what I say. Never again. Never again. I ain't finna put up with that nonsense, man. Now you don't even have a Hebrew name.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Give me Colossians 3:12. That's what happened to these brothers, man. They fight the Most High. They ain't fighting me.
Bring it out.
They can hate me. Let me ask you this. Raise your hand. Have hate ever paid a bill for you?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Huh? How that hate? Did the check come in to such and such from hate?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
I'm paying your rent this month. I'm just curious. People act like hate gonna pay your bills or something. Hate don't do nothing for me, man.
That's right.
See, I was in that world. I was the player hater for a hater, man. Because I'm gonna give you a reason to hate, man.
That's right.
Because every day I'm gonna put on whatever I gotta go with, man. And I know everybody couldn't do that. But that's just how people are, man. They got that hate built in them, man. They don't know. We're trying to get it out. Read this up.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 12. Put on therefore as the elect of God.
This ain't put on therefore the elect of God. Read.
Holy.
Hold up, what?
Holy.
How can you be your own self, man, when you ain't separated yourself yet?
Bring it out.
See, that's what goes on in Israel, man. It's all about this mic.
That's right. Right.
See, let me tell you something, man. We go out there, man. I don't care about camera. We got to teach.
That's right.
We got to reach. And we try to get everybody involved. And then we're going to change things. We got sisters. I'm going to start coming to y'all some a little bit on some things around here in the house. House need to be real clean, you know, with you sisters. You know, some of you had a white glove on when you're moving around up in there.
Bring it out.
Bring that out.
We got to change some things, man, because everybody ain't stepping up to the mic. It's time, man. Ain't you seeing what's going on with the rent hike?
Bring it out.
Ain't you seeing what's going on with the food? Let me tell you something, man. I know some of y'all went to eat last week, but I gotta tell you, it was eating doo-doo, man. That food ain't real in them restaurants, man.
Bring it out.
That's where you get the most portions from.
Bring it out.
Processed food, man. Let me tell you something. We have eggs in here that we give to the body. Them eggs you buy in the store have no nutritious value to them at all, man.
That's right.
Right.
You just eating something, you just full of plastic.
That's right.
And you can't eat because you ain't getting the right food in you, man.
That's right.
You need this word and the right food in it to make your mind understand. You ever smell the fruits and the vegetables when you go into any store?
Bring it out.
Smell just like the rest of the store, don't it? Like nothing. So that's what you buying and eat, nothing.
That's right.
I don't tell people not what to go do, but I'm going to tell you what you eat, and I'm going to tell you the truth.
That's right.
I don't care what you go do. I'm telling you, man, I've been looking at this stuff, man, and seeing how I told my wife, hey, don't buy no more ground beef. We got to do our own ground beef. They mix pork. You know some of this stuff mixed with pork. Oh, it's 100% beef. Yeah, you believe that lie.
That's right. Bring it out.
We can do our own thing, man. But if we can't get on our same page, we can't do nothing together.
That's right.
We should be feeding our own self.
That's right.
But you know what? When you not in the spirit, that's not important anymore. Some of you don't even know. Don't you know they got a lack of Similac out there now?
Bring it out.
See, mother should be breastfeeding.
Bring it out.
See, a real woman gonna breastfeed.
That's right.
You know, child need that nutrition coming from mama.
Mm-hmm.
He plugged into life. You feeding him death.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Read,
holy and beloved.
Read on.
Bowels of mercy.
Bowels of what?
Bowels of mercy.
Read on.
Kindness.
Read on.
Humbleness of mind.
Humbleness, being able to think things through. Read.
Meekness.
Meekness, read.
Long suffering.
Long suffering. Understand, everybody gonna come in here ain't gonna be in the right spirit.
Bring it out.
Sometimes they might have to catch the golden hand.
That's right.
Bring that out.
If you're not in the right spirit, a lot of brothers and sisters caught the golden hand. I'm gonna tell you like it is.
That's right.
I'm not holding nothing.
That's right.
I'm not holding nothing back. That's love. Because I want you to come, man. I want you to make it to read,
forbearing one another,
loving one another, man. Read.
and forgiving one another.
How can you live in this world if you don't learn these things to follow Christ?
Bring it out.
You still want to be that person you were in that world, man. Read.
If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you,
Read.
so also do ye.
Why we can't be like Christ, man? Why we ain't putting on Christ every day?
Bring it out.
Yeah.
I see people all on Facebook, man, putting scriptures and stuff, man. I be like, just lower my head, man. I know some of them, they don't know what they do. I see some of these guys out here, man, and let me tell you something. These other peoples are making a mockery of these other camps, man. That's what's going on. So they're discouraging people to come in. People won't come in, man, because they thinking this camp is like we're not like One West.
Bring it out.
Out.
We don't follow One West.
That's right.
We don't follow the mess. We don't follow no other camps. We follow Christ.
That's right.
We build our foundation on Christ. We don't deal with all these other schools, man, because we don't reach out to everyone. I can guarantee you I reach out to everyone. When you're not right in the spirit, you can't talk to people's right in the spirit, man. It's a different conversation. Read up.
And above all these things,
Read.
put on charity.
Hold on, put on what?
Put on charity.
How can you say you love your neighbor as you love yourself?
Bring it out.
Huh? How can you say that when you don't put that charity on? You know, I always say, man, give me an assignment. Watch me take it to another level. See, I'm one of them ones, like I tell you. I spend call my wife, talk to her, she'll tell you. I be just questioning her just to see how y'all gonna answer. See, she be knowing it's a trick question. Yeah, you got me, huh? Then I show her where I got it from. But I know, man, a lot of things we got to bring. We gotta get y'all ready for it, man.
Bring it out.
When you're not ready for this stuff, it turns your spirit back where you came from.
That's right.
Right.
Big facts.
Bring that out.
When you're not really, let me tell you something. Who in here really putting in that brick? See what I'm saying? I got an alligator back there. I see that in here and so. Read on up.
Which is the bond of perfectness.
Hold up. What is charity?
Put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness.
It's the bond of perfectness.
Right. That's right.
Wow. Do these scriptures say this?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Are you reading your Bible?
Bring it out.
Yeah.
Read up.
And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body.
Real.
And be ye thankful.
Hold up, man. Are we showing thankfulness, man, to our God, Lord, and Savior?
Bring it out.
Yeah.
Some of you don't do it. Because, you know, how many people have we seen enticed to walk out the door? They never, well, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody come in here ain't got Christ's spirit on them. We know this. But the problem is, but when they come in this house, if everybody got the spirit of Christ on them, they gonna receive it too.
That's right.
But if you got people in here that's not happy and bitter, they gonna be the ones pull because they not getting taught nothing.
Bring it out.
Because everybody think this what we do is carnal.
That's right.
Who don't have their own business in here? I'm talking about a real business where you had doors, you had a building. See what I'm saying? But everybody in here want to be a man.
Bring it out!
See, that's a hard thing, man, to go out there and lean on yourself.
That's right.
That's a hard thing to do to take care of family.
That's right.
This is what the scriptures teaches us to do. You're thinking, what, we work 6 days? What was we doing? Nothing. See, that's how Israel don't think, man. We work those 6 days. Wasn't nobody sitting around at the house, man. See what it is? Your body is your flesh is weak because you ain't putting nothing in it.
That's right.
You putting garbage in your body every day, all day.
That's right.
Some of you don't understand the importance of that garden down there.
That's right. That's right.
Some of you don't important. We got food. Look, see, the Lord is building us, man.
That's right.
I look back there, I'm like, man, look at all them eggs back there. We got young out down there, man. Some of you don't even take the time to go down there and visit them, ask them, do anything.
Bring it out.
Right. Bring it out.
That's right.
That's hurtful. Some of you don't even call them, man. Hey, man, I'm off. Hey, I'm coming down there to see y'all. You get off. What time you get off? I'm going to be there, man.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
But if he told you had that PlayStation or something, man, you'll make that trip then, man.
Bring it out.
I'm just telling you, James 1:17. That's how people are, man. When it comes to Christ, hey, man, I just put on half the garment. Read that out.
James chapter 1 and verse 17.
Read.
Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above.
That's from above, man. Don't be. Hey, when you doing things from beneath, that means something ain't right with you.
That's right.
Every great gift comes from above, man. That Spirit of Christ comes from above. Read.
And coming down from the Father of lights, which whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning.
It ain't no changing, darkness, or branching off. Christ don't do that. That's not the Spirit of Christ. And when you see people that got that spirit, man, some of them got that hatred on them, man. Right. Some of these brutes that sat at this table hate me today.
Bring it out!
But they put a garment on and go to a feast day and go out there and teach somebody.
That's right.
Hypocrite, man.
That's right.
Hypocrites. And when you ask them, what did he do to you? They go to babbling. Oh, blah, 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 blah. James 3:17, man. I'm just telling you the truth, man. That's love. Read that out.
James chapter 3 and verse 17.
Read.
But the wisdom that is from above is first pure.
Is what?
Is first pure.
It's pure. That's pure.
That's right.
You can't change it. You can't change it into other things.
Bring it out.
Read that.
Then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness.
And let's sit on that. Don't you see what a prophet spirit is? You see what a real prophet spirit is? You can't be two in this truth. You gotta be one. In one spirit. Ezekiel 33 and 30. You gotta be one spirit in this truth, man. This is what a prophet is. We ain't know what a prophet is because we've been learning from men that's not prophets.
Bring it out!
Scribes and Pharisees, man.
That's right!
Just telling you the truth.
Bring that out.
I know there's no love in Israel for me. That's just how it is. We don't change our garment, man. That's why the sheep, they fall in the hill like flies at one time. But when you put on Christ, man, they stop. Oh, I can't do that. Y'all think y'all perfect. What the? Did the scripture say be therefore perfect?
Bring it out. Right.
Perfect is striving to be righteous all day, every day.
Bring it out.
That's all it is.
Bring it out.
We make things hard because we've been uneducated in 12 years of lies. Read that out.
Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee.
Hold up, they what?
Still are talking against thee.
Let me tell you something, man. It never stops.
That's right.
It never stops. It never stops. One thing I do, I try to make sure I give back to everybody. If you need me, you can call me. I'll come.
That's right.
Bring that out.
I'm gonna be there. It's one thing that you know about prophets and righteous men. you know if you call, you're gonna get straight up answers.
That's right.
Read them.
By the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
They gonna come, man. What are they gonna do? Read.
And they come unto thee as the people coming.
They gonna come read.
And they sit before thee, but they will not do them.
Hold up, they what?
But they will not do them.
Y'all hear this? Y'all don't be knowing these things in the scriptures. Because a lot of you don't stop reading the Bible.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Facts.
That's when you separate yourself. Once you take on that other spirit, you separate yourself from Christ.
That's right.
So when you're around Christ-like people, it's hard for you to be around. And once class over, some people hit the door.
Bring it out.
They
Bring it
don't
out.
want to talk, they don't want to let nothing out.
Bring it out.
Read up.
For with their mouth they shew much love.
They gonna tell you, you know how it was in that world, you know, I love you. You know, grown-ups up here, you know, we don't heard that lie before. Somebody tell you I love you. Be the same one calling the police on you.
Bring it out.
Same one putting you out their house. Same one leaving and going dealing with someone else. See, we don't deal with that false love, man.
That's right.
Christ's love is action.
That's right.
It's not that. See, we've been lied to love is hugs and kisses.
That's right.
You know, you go look the word of love, man. There's many definitions to it.
That's right.
See, we've been bamboozled, man, because a lot of people, I love you, Mom. They're going to be like they love their mom. But I know sisters in here really love their mom. Because when their mom's sick, man, they there.
Bring it out.
Right.
See, they know who love. They seeing now who love and who don't love.
That's right.
But if mama had that pocketbook open, you'll see everybody. See, I'm telling you the truth, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Nobody loves out there in the world. Everybody just do what they have to do to maintain.
That's right.
And once they see that you're not usable no more, they fall away.
That's right.
That's what goes on.
That's right.
Real love is somebody showing you that being there for you unconditionally. Read out.
But their heart going after their covetousness.
Whatever that desire is, man. Some of them don't have the desire to love, man, to come together. Just like we got next week, man, we got Family Day.
That's right.
I'm hearing some of my cousins already getting friends just sold on their skirts. I'm like, man, I'm impressed. Because they wouldn't even answer my phone call, but they been peeking, though. That's because I'm one of them ones who was raised by a man. I'm talking about a man. When he talk in the house, you had saluting in there. Marching through the house. What needs to be done? Because, see, when a woman in there talking, hey, man, you know, he can see her eye to eye. He ain't afraid of it. But that man, he gonna be afraid of, man.
That's right.
Some of us, we haven't had this, and that's what's going on with these camps.
Right.
A lot of brothers in these camps have been raised by their mamas out here trying to teach the nation now.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Because they don't want to be taught right.
Bring it out.
Tell you, you know, you talking about the scripture say you're going to live in fear, and you be in that house where I was, you was in fear.
Bring that out.
I was lazy, man. I didn't want to cut the grass, you know. Granny told me pick up cigarette butts. I'm like, I don't even smoke, so why should I? Caught the hand, man. You know?
Bring it out.
See, back then you caught the hand. It wasn't no negotiating, no talking.
That's right.
Daddy, I know I tried to get my sister to cut the grass for me. That's how lazy I was. Get you through the grass. It's hot as hell out there, man. I'm telling you, without him standing on me, I would have never changed.
That's right.
And I thank him today.
That's right.
Read up.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well and of an instrument.
They understand, you know the scriptures. Read.
For they hear thy word,
They hear this word. Read.
but they do them not.
They don't want to follow Christ.
Bring it out.
Read up.
And when this cometh to pass,
All these things happen. Read.
lo, it will come.
It say it's going to happen. Read.
Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
They going to know a real prophet was amongst them, man.
That's right.
You know, it's not many out here, man. I don't see them. All I see is people out there just to get a hate and just feeding people. They're about themselves, man. And
That's
it's
right.
truth. It's about Christ first.
That's right.
Psalms 105:15. It's about Christ, man. We gotta put on Christ, man. Take that garment off you got. Put on Christ. It's easy. But what's hard, man, is when you don't. When you don't. Read that,
Psalms chapter 105, verse 15.
Read.
Saying, touch not mine anointing.
He said, don't touch my anointing. Read.
And do my prophets no harm.
Israel don't listen, do they, man? They gonna try to destroy you, man. That's what they do to prophets.
Bring it out.
They set up, give me Jeremiah, man, 10, 16, and 10. They set up to destroy you. You thinking the enemy didn't program them to destroy this?
Bring it out.
But you can't destroy Christ's house, man.
Right.
Once Christ build you spiritually, man, it can't no one take it from you.
That's right.
Read this out.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 10. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt shew this people all these words.
See, when you teaching them Christ, read.
And they shall say unto thee,
Read.
wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us?
Why is this? Why I'm still going through my problems? So they worry about themselves. So you're going to continue going through things until you put on Christ.
That's right.
I told you, I still got the same income I came in as true. A lot of people can't believe that. When I made a vow, I keep my vow. When I believed, I took it wholeheartedly. So why I work extra hard in these books? Because I want to know Christ. It say you got to go in here and examine yourself. You got to go in here and look at for yourself in here. You can't just depend on man's videos and stuff.
That's right.
I don't even hardly watch these cats no more. I don't even let them just some drama pop up. Look at the numbers 22,000. I'm like, man, what is coming?
Bring it out!
I'm not with my husband. I'm not in the truth no more.
Bring it out.
That's how you know we still fighting an uphill war right now, man.
That's right.
That's right.
And when we telling brothers and sisters, man, everybody step to the mic. Everybody don't want to step to the mic, man. We at war and the men's want to play house. We at war and the sisters don't want to take care of the house.
That's right.
We at war, man. The people's feeding us garbage. They raising our rent.
That's right.
They doing all kind of things to us. But we won't stand up for Christ.
Bring it out.
Read,
Or what is our iniquity?
See, they don't think they in sin, man, because they think because they got fringes on, man, and they come to the Shabbat, they Gucci.
Bring it out.
Read.
Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our God?
Read,
Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods.
See, I don't understand, man. Let me tell you something. Them other gods is that man in that mirror.
Bring it out.
It's that woman in that mirror.
That's right.
That's your biggest God.
Bring it out!
Because you serving yourself.
Bring
You're
it out.
about self.
That's right.
You're not about Christ. When I look in that mirror, I want to see Christ.
That's right.
It makes me examine, hey, how can I get better? What can I do? So I pray for it. That's what you should be doing. Some of you can't get past that mirror because you that God. Real enough.
And have served them.
And what?
And have served them.
And you don't serve yourself. That's what goes on with our people, man. Read.
And have worshipped them. And have forsaken me. And have not kept my law.
All these things, man, whatever pulling you away from this truth, come out of it. 5, 15-minute conversation can get you out of it. But don't be like Saul. See, because every time David went and prophesied to him, he went right back. This fight is on you. You can only get yourself in the kingdom. I can't get my wife in the kingdom. I can't get you in the kingdom. You got to do it.
That's right.
That's right.
This is your fight. So when you feel like you losing in that fight, pick up the phone.
Bring it out!
Call somebody that can help you. Hit that tag team. That's what you be needing sometimes. You need that needle sometimes, that rejuvenator, bring you back.
That's right.
Read up.
And ye have done worse than your fathers.
See how people don't understand, because our fathers didn't have all these different devices, gadgets, and stuff that go with what you're dealing with every day.
That's right. Right.
Some people come in the truth, they get at the point, whatever they're doing is something gonna pull them. Because that's stronger than Christ. Yourself is stronger than Christ. Why are you thinking these peoples out here in the world can't come in?
Bring it out!
Why are you thinking these camps can't come together? Because they're worshiping themselves.
That's right.
Because if they were worshiping Christ, they'll be gathering together. We'll be having food stored up. Let me tell you something. You got food, don't you? I'm telling you how Christ has sent it to me. How many of you labeled your food that you got stored up? How many of you know when it's, I seen the bruises on, how many of you know when the expiration date is on some of the cans and bottles you got?
Bring it out.
How many of you really taking care of your business at home, man?
Bring it out.
See, you're not. See, you busybodies.
That's right.
So you got to sit down and get everything in your house in order. See, you can't do it when you're not putting on Christ. How many of you? Let me tell you something. How many of you thinking you're going to survive in this city?
Bring it out.
Let me tell you something. Haven't they been giving you warnings and shelves are empty? But Mother's Day flour was all over the store, wasn't it?
Bring it out.
Valentine's Day stuff was all over the store, wasn't it?
Bring it out.
How many of they showing you that the food, when you go look in the meat section, meat is missing, there's not enough? And where are they getting all this meat from anyway?
Bring it out.
Bring that out.
Well, why do the chicken looking like the hunks? You eat a leg, you full now, man. Why do we want to continue eating garbage? Because what it does, it destroys this.
That's right.
People thinking crack, that food destroying you. Let me tell you something. Food don't took out more people than crack and every other thing on this planet.
Bring it out.
That's right.
And we don't even consider what we feed our children. We don't care the poison we put in them. You know when you were dumb, my son back there hollering, hey, pull the McDonald's, give him some fries, he'll stop.
Bring it out.
That's right.
That's right.
Bring it out.
That's right.
Bring that out.
But today, y'all have a better opportunity to feed your children.
That's right.
Why not? What are we going to do? We don't even come together as a people, man, because there's so much division out here that people don't get it. The more we divide it, the more he's going to continue to crush us.
That's right.
More. Finish reading now.
For behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart.
That's how our people still operate, because they haven't put on Christ. This truth just got established, man. Christ just really brought the Spirit down on us. I'm telling you this. Spirit just came in here, man. It ain't been in here. We was up under another spirit.
Bring it out. That's right.
Now the Spirit is in here. People that don't want it, they don't want that no more, man. They want spaceships and chips and
Bring it out.
People floating in the air and raptors and stuff.
Bring that out.
Raping children's, having Jesus, image of Jesus and stuff, having man. Let me just tell you, that's what they do. That's what they did when they came out of Egypt. It's no difference, but it's worse. Read up.
That they may not hearken unto me.
That's the whole thing, man. Give me Zechariah 1 and 2. They don't want to listen, man. This whole thing is about just self-examination, self-education.
That's right.
This is all this is, man. You want to come in here and be on the A on the roll, man.
Right.
And that's being perfect. Perfect attendance. Perfect, man. Showing up. Showing yourself accountable. Read that out.
Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 2. Behold, the Lord had been sore displeased with your fathers.
He was displeased with your fathers. Read.
Therefore, say unto them, thus said the Lord of hosts.
Say unto them today, read.
Turn ye unto me.
He said, return, man. What are y'all waiting on? The lottery? What are you waiting on? That $50 job?
Bring it out.
What are you waiting on, man? Let me tell you something. A lot of you ain't gonna be able to even go get an apartment soon.
Bring it out.
You ain't gonna be able to go get a house soon,
Bring it
man.
out.
See, you're not considering that, is you? A lot of you not gonna be able to afford the food in the stores.
Bring it out.
You think it ain't gonna go down on gas?
Bring it out.
See, when I was young, gas was 99 cents. It was cheaper than that. Boy, you seen gas 99 cents around here? Busting a hole in your pocket, ain't it?
Right.
See, you thinking something gonna go back to where it was. No, we're gonna have to be the one changing and get ourselves right.
That's right.
Because everybody that's ignorant and let me tell you something, people still out here like gas ain't $5 or $4 a gallon.
Bring it out.
I'm sitting around, they got their window AC on, man. They stunting.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
And they not. And the thing is, them gonna be the one cry the hardest.
That's right. That's right.
Read,
Said the Lord of hosts,
says the power. Read.
and I will turn unto you.
He said, I'm gonna turn unto you. Read.
Said the Lord of hosts,
Read.
be ye not as your father.
Hold up. See, some of you don't see people's in here. Don't be like them, man. Don't be like the ones that you've seen that turn from him. Because if they was of him, they would have never turned from him.
That's right.
Right.
This is a true statement. Read up.
Unto whom the former prophets have cried.
See, the former prophets have cried. Read.
Saying, thus said the Lord of hosts, turn ye now from your evil ways.
See, a lot of you still got evil ways, man. Right. But see, when you talking to somebody, you gonna convince them it's not you. See, that's how the game is. Where's that second witness? Have you read the scriptures? Where's the second witness?
Bring it out. Bring that out.
See, if somebody coming to me and trying to tell me somebody, see, where that other witness at, man?
Bring it out.
See, that other witness gonna make that other person is a true or a liar.
Bring it out.
Where's that third witness at? See, we still doing things on the enemy system.
That's right.
We'll believe somebody if they call us and study going and examining, seeing if they telling us the truth. We don't
and from your evil doings.
See, people got evil doings. Read.
But they did not hear.
See, they don't like to hear, man. Read.
Nor hearken unto me, said the Lord.
They don't like to listen to the power. Read.
Your fathers,
Real.
where are they?
They say, where are they? Read.
And the prophets, do they live forever?
Do they live forever? Are they going to be with you forever? Read.
But my word,
He say, but my word. Read.
and my statute, which I commanded my servants the prophets, did they not take hold of your fathers?
Real.
And they returned and said, like as the Lord of hosts thought to do unto us, according to our ways and according to our doings, so had he dealt with us.
He's going to put you to sleep soon, man.
That's right.
That's right.
He got to put a lot of Israelites to sleep, man.
That's right.
He got to kill a lot of you, man.
That's right.
Why? Why? Because you just can't think right? You don't understand the importance. I see people don't even want to be around the school no more.
Bring it out.
It's grievous coming here just on 1 day, 2 days a week, man.
Bring it out.
It's grievous, but you'll go to that job like it's nothing.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
You'll go to that job like it's nothing, man. Because they give you some crumbs.
Bring it out.
2 slices of cornbread, you're happy.
Bring it out.
That's how it is with our people.
That's right. That's true.
They don't push themselves back. They don't want to be around Christ.
That's right.
I don't want to deal with this, man.
Bring it out.
They're not telling me the truth.
Bring it out.
Read up. Let's sit on that. Give me Isaiah 11:1. See, they don't want to hear the truth. See, your father's going to tell you the truth.
That's right.
That's right.
You didn't clean your room up, did you? I did. Okay. Pow, 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 pow. You're like, oh. You'll clean it up next time, won't you?
Bring that out.
See, that golden hand make you get better, don't it? That's all Christ is doing.
That's right.
When y'all hear these classes coming out, that's what Christ doing, trying to heal you. See, I was destroyed as a child, man, because you got bad family members. Let me tell you something. See, I had gangster family members, man. They come over to the house trying to tell us how. See, that's what they do. That's what people do. They're going to tell you what's wrong in your house, ain't it? But they house tore up from the floor up, ain't it?
Bring it out.
You go over there and open the refrigerator, fall in, man. But come to our house, the lights on. But you'll come over there and try to tell us how we should live. That's the same thing in the truth, ain't it?
That's right.
People still love to try to tell you what's right and what's wrong. Let me tell you something. And they never achieve nothing in life.
Bring it out.
These other people like to do all the talking. They know everything.
That's right.
But really, they know nothing. They just want to sound important.
That's right.
Read
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots.
That branch, man. Read.
And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him.
Read.
The Spirit of wisdom.
Hold up, what?
The Spirit of wisdom.
See, when you're walking in this truth, man, you can't be a dum-dum.
That's right.
You're not going to make dumb mistakes.
Bring it out.
The Spirit of wisdom, man. Where do you get that from? It say the Spirit of wisdom, not the world of wisdom. Where you going to get that from? Not making mistakes. Not finding that blood up on your seat. You know. not being at the strip clubs, not doing on the phone with your ex. That's not the spirit of wisdom.
Right.
That's the spirit of a nigga.
That's right. That's right.
I'm telling you, man.
That's right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Read, huh?
And understanding.
And what?
And understanding.
Understanding, man. When you're in a relationship, there got to be understanding. When you're in a relationship with Christ, you got to have understanding.
That's right.
It's his way or the highway.
That's right.
You ever heard your parents tell you? Some of you ain't had their parent tell you that. It's my way or the highway. Don't take that highway, man. I took it one time, boy. Was ready to take it back. There's nothing out there for you.
That's right.
The grass is not greener because you can't see it on the other side.
Bring it out.
Enjoy what you have. Read.
The spirit of counsel.
The spirit of counsel, knowledge. Knowledge. Read.
And might.
And might and strength. Read.
The spirit of knowledge.
Read on.
And of the fear of the Lord.
Man, when you do all these things, man, you walk right. You're not walking ungodly. Read.
And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears.
See, nobody's going to come to you with rumors. Nobody can just come tell you anything anymore. See, that's why the scriptures are so important to your life.
That's right.
The scriptures are a city or a nation or a village. We can do everything. But without it, we out there in the hoods.
Bring it out.
You can move out the hood, man, but guess what happens when you lose that job? Hello, hood. You gotta go back. See, you didn't have a plan before you left the hood. And see, one thing that I learned, and I see today, when I had that record label, I had all them peoples up under me. I could have moved the plane before I broke my hip. I could have been in Plano. My house would be probably worth $400,000. But I took that money and tried to help. You can't help people with money. You got to help them with Christ.
Bring it out.
You got to give them Christ. See, all that I did, and before they left, I called them all down. I'm running commercials on K104. I said, y'all come downstairs right quick. And fired everyone. And I told them, you Negroes going to starve out here. Because y'all don't like to listen. And it's the same way that I'm seeing in the church. See, because everybody got pride. And they ain't having achieved nothing in life.
That's right.
How many of you know where you're going to be 5 years from now? Raise your hand and tell me where you're going to be 5 years. How many of you for sure what's going to happen 5 years from now? See, you can't tell. See, I walked in your shoes before. I'm here just to warn. That's why Christ woke me up to come here and speak to y'all. Because some of you hard-headed and know everything. Your small-time hustle ain't going to get you nowhere.
That's right.
They had plenty of car washes and beauty and barbershops in the hood. Where they at?
Bring it out.
Huh? This is so strong to me that people's thinking they on a level, man. How many of you ever bought a house?
Bring it out.
See? Don't even know where to start. This is what I be trying to tell. See, but they know every day. You can't tell them nothing.
That's right. That's right.
You can't tell them nothing, man.
That's right.
The Lord is blessing us with land and stuff. Nobody want to go.
Bring that out.
Bring it out.
I'm going to miss some in the city. It might be a fight at my apartment complex. I might see a drive-by shooting on the highway. You don't want that peace, man?
That's right.
Y'all better call Shimshon. Y'all better call that bro, man, and Cookie. Abigail or Arbor Rd, whatever, you know, I get it right one day. Maybe a few years, you know, she still love me though. She know I'll call her the old name if I can. That's why I call Route 1 and Route 2. Too many names for me to remember around here, man. Excuse me, I ain't trying to butcher your name. I remember marrying some of the names around here. I don't even know my sister's Hebrew names. I still call them by their old names. And if you listen to me, seeing me know, they be like, man, you call Moses by his name. You don't call nobody else. I had to examine. I went back and watched some videos. Moses. Hey, y'all. Because I named Moses. It's it's easy, man. But it's love, man.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get y'all to understand.
That's right.
Christ love you, man.
That's right.
But sometimes you got to pull that belt out, man. Some of these children ain't never got that belt.
That's right.
Man, I got that belt.
Right.
I was telling Oxen them the other day, boy, I used to be the ones that put on the show. So I get it over with. You killing me, man. So somebody else is tough. I'm in there like the world coming apart. See, I was a thinking man. I was a thinking man. See, it was over quick. He thought he don't kill me. Read,
But with righteousness,
read.
shall he judge the poor.
He gonna judge the poor, read.
And reprove with equity for the meek of heart, for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth.
In this word, read.
And with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked.
You know, that's all about this word, man. And let me tell you something. You do it to yourself. That's a rap song. You do it to yourself.
That's right.
Get that hook together. Read on out.
And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins.
That's going to be his weapon of his mind. Read.
And faithfulness the girdle of his reins.
And let me tell you something, man. This is a thinking man game.
That's right.
Get your degree in here, man. So when you walking out there in that world, people see your light.
That's right.
They'll see that, hey, man, something is right. I be seeing people talking about that and truth. They avoid me in the stores. They be thinking I'm finna camp time. All of a sudden, signs show up, brothers just pop out the sky. I'm not that person. Acts 22, man, and 14.
Bring that out.
And that's how they be thinking, man. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna talk to you sensible. We have a nice conversation, love. If you ain't got no friend, you know I'm gonna ask you, though. You hear what? Where you been at? Sister, I've been knowing about it since when you dress in with the princess. That's just love. That's meekness. Read, all right?
Acts chapter 22 and verse 14. And he said, the God of our fathers hath chosen thee.
Hey, man, the God of our fathers. Hey, man, for you to be sitting in here, man, that means that he called you.
That's right. That's right.
Read.
That thou shouldest know his will.
And y'all gonna be taught his ways, man. Think about this, man. Read.
And see that just one.
Read on.
And shouldest hear the voice of his mouth.
You're thinking he gonna put that spirit on us, man, so you can see us just like he is.
Bring it out.
You're gonna see us following him 100%, man. No hustle game in our game, man. It's about Christ in this building, man.
That's right.
It's about Christ, man. And I keep telling y'all over and over and over and over, get the Wednesday class. Watch the classes. And what y'all do, y'all refuse. And that's just give me 1 Thessalonians 2 and 15. That's what all I'm trying to do, man. Read that out.
1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 15.
Read on.
Who both killed the Lord Christ.
See, a lot of you killed the Lord Christ by your ways. Your hatred towards your brother. Some people's in here hate me today. I ain't done that to them. Ain't that sad? Never to do nothing to somebody that hates you. Read.
And their own prophets.
And their own prophets, read.
And have persecuted us.
And they gonna persecute us, man, because of they haven't put on Christ. That's what happens. Read.
And they please not God.
And your ways gonna please not God. Read.
And are contrary to all men.
And it's gonna be contrary to all men. Think about it. Matthew 5 and 11. Think about it. All we do is come in here and speak Christ. And all we want to do is see y'all get better. See, we know you're sick. Some of y'all, we got IVs in your arm.
That's right. That's right.
Some of we know you're sick, man. And we trying to give you the medicine to make you stronger.
That's right.
That's right.
But you keep pulling that needle out your arm, man. You keep separating yourself from Christ. How you going to get better? How you going to be able to think for yourself? What if this is left to you? Think about it. These brothers don't even probably think about it. What if something happened to us, some of us, and it falls on you now? Are you ready?
Bring it out. That's right.
Are you ready?
Bring it out.
Noblemans, are you ready?
Bring it out. That's right.
See, now it's on your shoulders to carry the weight. Are you ready? See, everything that you thought about us, you're going to wish we were still here.
That's right.
Right.
Bring it out.
Bring that out.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, man. That's what the Lord is putting on me. Read up.
St. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 11.
Read on.
Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you.
It say, blessed are you, because that's going to happen, man. They're going to hate you for telling them that hey, you're not doing something right. You think I was pumped up by my dad? I be in that room by myself, man. I'm going to kill this man one day, man. Get on my nerve, man. All I want to do is do me. But I didn't know how to pay no bills. I didn't know how to go get work. And we didn't grow up in the hood. That was another thing that I thought about. See, that's the difference. A man. See, a woman, you can go and get away with a little something. She know. But a man, don't play that game.
That's right.
Didn't Christ say he are still man?
Right.
See, you gotta have that spirit of Christ. Meekness, love, all these other things come. Moses was the same way. Joshua was the same way. Ezekiel, Ezra, all the prophets was the same way.
That's right.
Bring that out.
If we wipe this table out, took some of the noblemen's out, are you ready out there?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Can you carry the load? Are you prepared? See, some of you not. That's the sad part about it, man.
That's right.
Supposed to be coming in here getting ready, man. It's wartime.
That's right.
They take out all the generals and the captains and everybody, man. It's your time. A soldier stepping up, a noble stepping up. Are you ready?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
To lead the nation.
Bring it out.
Because everything you do, man, let me tell you something. They want to kill a lot of these prophets, man. They killed a lot of them. It's sad that when people want to do things their way, man, we don't try out everything. This is our only way.
That's right.
Read up.
And shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
So you got to understand, when you put on Christ, you speak Christ, this is how people react to you. Because they've been raised in a world of hatred. They've been raised in a world with no love, man. No love at all. You never had love until you came into the truth.
Bring it out. Right.
I keep telling you that love out there in that world, man. How many times that love don't kill somebody?
Bring it out.
How many times?
Bring it out.
How many times that love don't destroy our family? You can't destroy this family.
That's right.
Read up.
Rejoice.
He say rejoice. Read.
And be exceeding glad.
Be exceeding glad. Read.
For great is your reward in heaven.
See, you can't worry about what people think and feel about you, man.
That's right.
Right.
See, it's not going to get you to the kingdom.
Right.
Read.
For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
They done did the same thing, man. They just back here to do the same thing. They just a repeat. That's all it is. They don't understand when the men of the Most High speaking, man. It's not going to be like what they've been taught out here. See, because like I tell people, in my spirit, this was set up by our enemies. Because they gave us books, the books to read. They gave us everything we needed to know to keep us from knowing this truth. They gave us all them books, man. None of them books had nothing to do with some of the stuff that you've seen on them videos.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You know, we thinking the Romans and the Greeks are some so-called white people, man. This is what they fed us. We don't know Jeph. Where's Jephthahisrael? Where they at today? Some of them might be sitting in here. What happened to them? They just walk off the planet? Huh?
Bring it out.
Where the rest of the Semitic tribes at?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Why did we ain't learned that yet, man? And when you doing this, how many brothers doing that research? See what I be talking about,
right,
but we got brothers that scholars, man, that know everything, man.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Ain't laboring, man. Give me Acts 3:14. Ain't doing nothing, man. How many of you feel like eventually you're gonna learn about cooking on the Shabbat? You know? How many of you research? How many of you brothers doing that extra leg work, man?
Bring it out.
See, some of you brothers, man, you ain't preparing yourself. See, because you thinking you come in here and get a class, you ready to go out there in the corners.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
It's about the spirit, man. It ain't about the flesh.
That's right.
Read that,
Acts chapter 3 and verse 14.
Read on.
But ye denied the Holy One.
See, they going to deny Christ, man. That's what they have done, man. And we hear last week Christ was worried about the Jews, man. These people, man, they want to do what they want to do. They got liberty. to do right or wrong. And what do they choose? Because they've been programmed. See, if they've been getting that golden hand every day. See, I stopped getting them golden hand. I got smart by 7. That was enough. Yard cut, dishes washed, room clean, attendance perfect at school. Because I got suspended 10 days, but I said, man, I'm going to lay up around the house and chill.
Bring that out.
My dad took a 2 weeks vacation.
Bring that
About
out.
that 3rd day, I was trying to get back to school, man. Man, air conditioning, it's hot outside, man. Cutting the grass, pulling grass out the firewood bag, man. Cleaning window. I mean, everything he could think of. That never happened in here. You got to educate yourself, man. Some things, see, because some of these brothers was skipping from school. I got caught skipping school. It wasn't going to be nice, man.
That's right.
I didn't do what other people did. Read on, dog.
But ye denied the Holy One and the just, and desired a murderer to be granted unto you.
See, that's what Israel love. They love people that are haters. See, they love people that they have the same spirit. Why are you hating? What you hating for? Why did they make the word even great? Because that's what they wanted you to be. Because some gonna pull that button in you to make you turn instead of you fighting it. See, I keep telling y'all, fasting is more than just fasting.
That's right.
Sometimes you got to fast on that favorite television show. I'm not gonna watch it. Sometimes you got to fast on your favorite cousin. I'm not gonna. I'm just telling you. You got to fast. Then once you get it under control, then you got to get everything under control. That's putting on that whole armor. See, when you can think things, because somebody just can't tell you that no more. Read up.
And killed the Prince of Life,
Man, read.
whom God hath raised from the dead, whereof we are witnesses.
We are witness to your actions, to your crimes, man. Calling you today, and you still doing the same thing, got problems, don't want to listen. Why don't you call and get counseling before you make a dumb mistake?
Bring it out.
I call and get counseling on things that happen. Because let me tell you something, when you too big to call someone, then I know you destroy it. Because everyone needs somebody.
That's right.
That's right.
Telling you the truth, Matthew 23:27. I'm telling you the truth, man. Everybody needs somebody.
That's right.
And what do we have in this truth? Divisions.
That's right.
Hatred, murderers, envy, covetousness. That's the spirit that they don't taught us in this truth, man.
Right.
And Christ tried to teach us the spirit of Christ.
That's right.
It's not about you, man. Read that.
St. Matthew chapter 23 and verse 27. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees,
These the ones that go try to start these camps, man. Read.
Right.
hypocrites.
What are they?
Hypocrites.
So they not telling the world what sin they got going on in their house, man. I say, how can a man do my work when his house is tore up?
Bring that out.
When he going home catching Kurt Angle.
Bring it out.
Read.
For ye are like unto witted sepulchres.
You know, when you go into that evil kind of evil spirits, read.
Which indeed appear beautiful outward.
See every day, man, the garments look good. The head thing on their head look good. The videos look good. They have all kind of special effect, green room. Read.
But are within full of dead men's bones.
Everybody in the congregation dead. Read.
And of all uncleanness.
All uncleanness. And that's something we need to be examined too. Clean and the unclean.
Bring it out.
Read.
Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men.
If they speak well, man, they can tell you what you want to hear. If you want to hear about a ship, they'll tell you about a ship. When you want to tell, this is how they appear. Because guess what? You've been programmed to see what kind of person you want to be.
That's right.
Some of you don't even understand that. And you got Jehovah's Witness. You got Jehovah's Witness Israelite camps. You got Seventh-day Adventist Israelite camps. You got Baptist camps. You got all these camps right here. And I'm telling you,
That's right.
they're not of Christ. Read up.
But within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity.
That's what they are. Read.
Woe unto you.
It say destruction will come in your way. Read.
Scribes and Pharisees.
These leaders of these followers can't read.
Hypocrite.
What are they?
Hypocrite.
Read.
Because ye build the tombs of the prophets.
These are the graves. Read.
And garnish the sepulchres of the righteous.
Read on up.
And say, if we had been in the days of our fathers,
if we would have been in days of our fathers, read,
we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets.
They're going to lie to you, man.
Bring it out.
And this is why you see us not coming together. No love amongst us. No compassion. None of us talking to nothing about, hey, man, food costs is getting high. Why we not calling each other? The gas is getting outrageous. Why we ain't pool money to get our own gas pump? Why we ain't doing nothing for us? Because everybody just want to be seen.
Bring it out!
These guys, man, let me tell you something. They push these guys, man, like Joel Osteen's, T.D. Jakes. And that's what you're seeing in the nation. The same spirit of Christianity, just like I see amongst us, the same spirit of the world, man. If it comes down to just doing a little work, it's okay. We got to build, brothers. Let me tell you something. When you think about a son, when that son got old enough, he was out there doing work.
That's right. Right.
See, you've been built lazy.
That's right.
You got remote control. See, back then we didn't have remote control. Tell them, sis, we had to turn that TV.
That's right.
Sometimes the channel thing, you have to play plies to turn it.
Right.
Channel don't come in, hey boy, get up and move them antennas. Hey man, why I got pow! Let me get these antennas moved, man. See, no question, man. I remember when cable TV came out, I was in the 7th grade. That's when it first came out.
Right.
They were starting to indoctrinate us even more, man. Because a lot of you don't even know when the television was created.
That's right.
See, it came in the 1940s.
That's right.
See, the most detriment to the nation, that television. Why you thinking you see how people, man, going by curved TV, 70-inch TV,
Bring it out.
brainwashing the mess out of you? I will follow. Whatever you tell me. Commercial come on, people jumping all crazy. And you think about the commercials, they just mock us.
That's right.
All the commercials got us dancing and singing, don't they?
Bring it out!
Bring it out. Bring it out.
And rapping. No education come from us. Nothing. We don't control nothing, and they don't want them to tell you something. That's why I say it's agents amongst us. Read up.
Wherefore, ye be witnesses unto yourselves.
This is the problem. We read.
That ye are the children of them which killed the prophets.
They still here doing the same thing today, man. They not changing. Read.
Fill ye up in the measure of your father.
Fill ye up the ways of your fathers. Read.
Ye serpent.
What did he call them?
Ye serpent.
Read on.
Ye generation of vipers.
Read on.
How can ye escape the damnation of hell?
How you gonna escape that destruction? Read.
Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets.
He sent unto you prophets. Read.
And wise men.
And what?
And wise men.
Read.
And scribes. And some of them ye shall kill and crucify.
Talk about read.
And some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues.
Don't hate them in the same building you sit in. Read.
And persecute them from city to city.
Nation to nation, man. The same spirits are here. Ain't nothing changed in Israel. Give me 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. Ain't nothing changed in Israel. Same spirits here. It's the same spirits. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the same spirits, man. Ain't nothing changed in Israel. So when we come in these classes, what are we doing? Christ speaking.
That's right. That's right.
See, Christ said, they don't hate you, they hate me. That's who they hate. Because when you understand how Christ has been good, when you understand Deuteronomy 28:1, if we do what he say, how are we going to be blessed? But if we don't do Deuteronomy 28:15, if we don't do what he say, how all these curses are going to come upon us? It's either do or don't do.
That's right. That's right.
That's all it is. All you got to do is do. Let me tell you something. Enough of them ass whooping, man. You gonna do?
Bring it up!
You gonna do? I started having high performance in sports, man. I changed my garment up in the house, man. Enough of them whoopings, man. You still remember them whoopings, man. Wake up in the night, man, thinking you get a whooping, man.
That's right.
You think he ain't waking me up at 3 in the morning? I ain't washing them dishes. I went in there sleepwalking, man. I'm doing it. Running water. Know they had wives. He gonna come in there and get you again. So I made sure I got him, a couple times, man. That's what we're trying to show you. Sometimes you need it.
That's right.
To get you right.
That's right.
Some of you don't want to be disciplined on your children, man. They've been back there with Granny. I thought I would have to call the police on Granny, man. My Granny went to the center to put my sister in there. She told me not to go. Went down there with a switch longer than Houston, from here to Houston, man. See, I just know, I was like, man, we've been tortured. No, that's the way you raise people, man.
Right, right.
Read up.
1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 11. When I was a child.
What?
When I was a child.
When I was a child, read.
I spake as a child.
See, when you as a child, you want to talk about computers, you want to talk about PlayStations, you want to talk about winnings. You don't want to talk about nothing important in life. How many of y'all gonna understand when you turn 60, what's gonna go on in your life?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
So you got to start planning that.
That's right. That's right.
So you don't understand that, man. Everything you're doing right now is to prepare yourself, because let me tell you something. I was telling these brothers about this movie. Some of y'all probably seen it. It's called The Last Days of Ptolemy Great. And man, you would see how he was living in his own house. The toilet wasn't working. He wouldn't even take a dump until his nephew came to take him somewhere. He was pissing in cans, pouring it down the sink. His house smelled like filth. And then he got his memory back. See, some of y'all don't understand. You're getting your memory back, but you're still living in filth.
Bring it out.
Some of you still got filth in your mind.
Bring it out.
Sometimes you got to clean your mind up, man. Come to Christ. Because he's calling you. He wants you to change.
Right.
Read up.
I understand as a child.
Everything that y'all been taught is to keep y'all programmed where y'all thinking as children, as boys.
That's
what
right.
they call us, boy.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
That's what you are to them, a boy. Because, matter of fact, man, came out to the man, so-called white man, gonna call me a boy. Hey, hold up, man. You almost caught the golden hand, man. Lucky you got that badge on, man. I'm gonna give you a ticket. Give me what you want, man. You ain't gonna disrespect me. See, when you sitting around running around here smoking blunts, your pants sagging, sisters with their clothes too little, how we gonna be thinking that somebody is a dope? How is anybody out there thinking of us as a dope, man? How is these cats out here thinking as adults, man? As a man, man? Keep telling you that man represents Christ. Read up.
I thought as a child.
Everything that they thinking. What do children do? They don't even want you to play with their toys.
Bring it out.
You don't even be playing with the toy. The other child go get the toy. He want to go over there and take his toy.
Bring it out.
That's how it is. That's how people are thinking as adults.
That's right.
That's what goes on right now. It is no difference. Because everybody want to be grown. Ain't no such thing. I never seen it in the Bible as children's. Read up.
But when I became a man.
But when you became a man, read.
I put away childish things.
Hold on. What did he do?
I put away childish things.
What about lying?
I put away childish things.
What about hate?
I put away childish things.
What about covetousness?
I put away childish things.
See, a lot of you ain't put away those childish thoughts, man.
Bring it out.
See, some of you still doing them same things.
Straight.
Bring it out.
Read up.
For now, we see through a glass darkly.
Man, that's all on there. One thing I want to get you to understand. What a man does is he teaches children survival.
That's right.
He prepares them for the future. What a boy does, he teaches division and hatred.
That's right.
Destruction. See, when you put on Christ, you put that man spirit on.
That's right. That's right.
How Christ gonna take care of the flock if he not a man? How can you? If we gave you brothers and sisters assignment to go take care of the sheep for a week, could you? Think about it. Some of you can't do the basic things in life. Which you know how to go in there and get the eggs out the chicken. I seen Rue 1 out there getting the chickens out the chicken.
Bring it out.
The eggs out. Would you know how to do these things?
Bring it out.
Think about it. If they just gave everybody an acre of land, how many brothers and sisters here would be growing their own crop?
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
Think about it. See, we want to be puffed up.
Right.
But when we telling you the truth, man, it brings out that hatred, don't it? Give me Sirach 14:1. Let me show you something about people that got money. See, because everybody that got money, man, don't know what to do with it.
That's right.
Because everybody here got 100,000. A lot of you be broke by July.
Bring it out.
It's terrible. I know a dude, father left him well. He ain't got nothing now.
That's right. Bring it out.
Money was gone in less than a year.
Bring it out.
He talked to my sister. I used to go by the club where they was at. I told him it was club such and such. You need an ID to get in. You can still be YOB up in there. You know, my sister and them, they party, man. I used to be out there working on my snow cone truck. They over there with the barbecue pit going, sipping them. They over there having fun. I'm over here working like hell, man. See, we had two different ideas, but they don't came around. Read up.
Surah, chapter 14 and verse 1.
Read.
Blessed is the man that has not slipped with his mouth.
See, a lot of people don't understand. The scripture say, blessed with the man that not slip with his mouth. Read.
And is not pricked with the multitude of sins.
Read.
Blessed is he whose conscience had not condemned him, and who is not fallen from his hope in the Lord.
Read.
Riches are not comely for a nigger.
Hold up.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
Did y'all see Dave Chappelle, man, when they gave him that money? Cadillac stock went up. Weed stock went up. They bought no land. I just heard yo talking about some of the clothing. I don't even know what clothing he talking about. I try to stay in the game, but they asked him, did they any of them old land? They was like, what the hell is he talking about, man? We're gonna buy garbage. Stuff worth no money.
That's right.
See, when you call me like a nigger, this I know this word was even in the Bible.
Teach. Bring it out.
See, that's what they treat you like.
That's right. That's right.
Because they know you're not gonna do nothing with that money. You're gonna go buy some cars, some rims. You're gonna go get you some gator shoes and all of the Jordan. Next year you're gonna be somewhere sleeping on somebody's couch.
Bring it out!
Rims on somebody else's car. Read up.
And what should an envious man do with money?
What is he gonna do with money, man? When you don't put off that money thing, man, see, money don't make a man.
That's right.
See, a man don't need money to feed his pit family.
Bring it out!
Read, get you down to verse 8.
Verse 8, the envious man hath a wicked eye.
This is a child, man. This is what a child man does. Read.
He turneth away his face.
He's shown by his countenance. Read.
And despiseth men.
He despises righteous men. Read.
A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his
See,
portion.
a lot of brothers and sisters, they're not satisfied with where they sit at.
Bring it out!
Everybody wants the head seat, but you can have it, man. I'll tell you something.
That's right.
I easily go back to sitting out there, man.
Right.
All that pressure work on you. Some of y'all got it good. Some of you don't want to step up and do that. Read up.
And the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul.
See, it kills him. It kills him from within. Read.
A wicked eye envieth his bread.
Read on.
And he is a niggard at his table.
He's going to be a nigga at his understanding. Read.
My son, according to thy ability,
Read.
do good to thyself.
They say you got to do good to thyself. Read.
And give the Lord his due offering.
Some of you don't even drop a nickel in the bucket, man.
That's right. Bring it up.
I just threw that in, man. I'm just telling you the truth. Some of you ain't done nothing for the Lord's house. This is the Lord's house, man. He bringing us from the gutter. Should we be in a TD Jakes church? We would have to shut the doors because we can't pay the bill.
Bring it out!
See, he got to show us the way. Everything we getting right now, man, is being given to us to learn.
That's right. Right.
See, some of you, if you ain't never had money, man, how you gonna live?
Bring it out.
You don't know how to go buy no stocks, no nothing, no CDs, nothing. No notes, nothing. You don't know nothing. But you're the smartest person in the room.
Bring it out.
It's crazy. Give me Surah 30 and 8. It's crazy, man. It's crazy that all people thinking, this is what you have in these camps. Brothers barely can fill out an application.
That's right.
Some of them don't even know how to fill out a written list.
That's right.
I'm just telling you, man, but these are the most educated brothers you see.
Bring it out.
They know everything, man.
Bring it out.
Can't even go get a car loan. Don't even know how to fill the application.
Bring it out!
Bring it out.
Never bought a new car, man.
That's right.
Everything he got was used and abused. He don't even know it.
Bring it out.
Everybody and their mama don't have their feet on the gas. Never was his meat first to touch the seat.
Bring it out.
I'm just giving you real game, man. If you ain't did that, man, you don't know.
Right.
Never flew first class, never even flew on a plane, man. But these the guys on these corners don't know nothing, don't even know where in the Bahamas is. Man.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Some of them don't even know where Miami is.
Bring it out.
They've been stuck in a zip code so long, man, they don't even know, man.
Bring that out.
I tell you, all you got to do is strip the stores out, pull the streets out, take the lights down. You're right back on the plantation.
That's right.
Read,
Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 8. And the horse not broken.
See, a spirit not broken, read.
Becometh headstrong.
Hold up. See, when you coming in here, man, we got to break that spirit off you, man.
That's right.
Because you're going to think you know something.
That's right.
Read.
And a child left to himself will be willful.
He's going to be willfully. Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12.
Read on.
Bow down his neck.
Hold up. What did it say to that child?
Bow down his neck.
When he come into this truth, read.
Bow down his neck.
Read.
While he is young.
Why he coming? Why is he learning, man? Read.
And beat him on the sides while he is a child.
Tell you something, man. Them scriptures hurt sometimes, man.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
But see, back in my day, man, and I've seen sisters and them getting whooped. I'd be in there shaking. What you shaking for? I don't want to be next. I ain't volunteering to get that whooping either. You supposed to be a man. I don't care. I'm a child. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Granny didn't play. She told me one day, go get me a switch. I'm finna tie you up. I come in there with something looking like this. Boy. She went out there, boy, pulled a tree out the ground. Beat all the leaves off the tree on me, man. She, you know, they used to pull the leaves off. Sometimes Granny didn't pull the leaves off, man. Granny, I thought I would have to call CPS on Granny, man. But Granny loved us to death. Cooked and did everything, paid bills, take us where we need to go. But if you don't listen to Granny or to Dad, you read that again for him.
Bow down his neck while he is young.
Let's bow down his or her neck. Read.
And beat him on the sides while he is a child.
Teach him, read.
Lest he wax stubborn.
See, let me tell you something, man. I was lazy. I didn't want to do it. And if my dad didn't do it for me, man, I wouldn't be sick. I would probably be in the penitentiary somewhere.
That's right. Bring it out.
That's right.
It take a man to raise a man. Some of these camps ain't
That's
men
right.
in these
That's
camps, man.
Bring it out.
Right.
Children's trying to teach children.
That's right.
That's what you see in there with the women. Children raising children. I knew a lady, she was 29 years old, a grandmother. I let you know her daughter had to be like 11. See, children's out here raising children. See, back in my day, in the village, you mess up at Sister John's house, you're going to catch it. You get home, you know you're going to catch it again because they already made that phone call. Yeah, he's on his way. Read on up.
And he be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart.
See, let me tell you something. A lot of these people don't understand how many of these young boys don't have to die.
Bring it out.
How many of these young children don't, how many of these young girls don't got raped and murdered? Now, y'all watching the news how these sisters are just, they killing each other?
Bring it out.
Are y'all watching the news? And you seeing the parents sitting up there hollering and crying because they didn't reason their children right. Read on up.
Chastise thy son.
This ain't chastise and read.
And hold him to labor.
Hold up. See, hold up. That's a problem right there that Israel don't want to do. They want to sit down and do nothing.
Bring it out.
It say hold him to labor. What? When you hold a person to labor, they keep them from getting into other things. Right? They get their mind right. They find themselves. I like doing this. I might be able to become good at this. I've been telling brothers, we got land, y'all can use it. Go out there and whatever you're trying to set up, I'm going to help you. But you know, brothers, they don't want to do that. Now, if I don't tell them we're going to meet down there, I got a 70-inch and a PlayStation with a PlayStation, and we're going to have a Madden football tournament,
Bring it out.
I'll be getting loves and hugs all day.
Bring it out. Yeah.
I'm just telling you. See, because we've been taught to be lazy. You know, the PlayStation just came in not too long ago, man. Why are you thinking you don't see the children outside no more?
Teach.
Where the bikes at?
Bring it out.
You don't see them even riding the bike no more.
Bring it out.
See, I'm here to tell you the truth. Read on up.
Lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee.
See, when you understand, when you coming out these scriptures, you checking spirits. And the thing is, it's going out to the nation. We know that they don't like us. YouTube, Facebook, they don't like us. But that's why I try to tell y'all, comment, like, help push this. Some people don't want to push nothing but themselves.
Right.
Deuteronomy 6 and 20. Some people ain't thinking about nobody but themselves.
Right.
It's time for us to put on Christ. And when we put on Christ, we all alike. We're going to have the same love, the same compassion, the same feelings for each other. Read this out.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 20.
Read.
And when thy son asketh thee in time to come, saying, what mean the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which the Lord our God had commanded you?
Read on up.
Then thou shalt say unto thy son, we were Pharaoh's bondmen in Egypt.
Hold up. Well, who bondmen we here today? We still up under Pharaoh. Pharaoh just means tyrant.
That's right.
We still up under a tyrant, man.
Right.
We still getting shot down and abused here, and none of you want to step up, man. That's a shameful thing, man. And then for you to get into that other world, come on, man. We at war. If we was out in the fields, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of y'all be kind of upset at me because I'm gonna have to go put one of you brothers to sleep. See, I'm one of them generals there. And like we going out on Cinco de Mayo. So did you know, I can't remember his name, Incanito, 600 million against 6,000. And he won that war. That's what Cinco de Mayo was about. 600 men against 6,000. It's just a few of us in here want to stand up for Christ.
Bring it out.
We don't know.
And the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand.
A mighty hand with the word. Read.
And the Lord shewed signs and wonders.
He's showing us the signs and wonders. Read.
Great and sore.
Great. Read.
And upon Egypt, upon Pharaoh, and upon all his household before our eyes.
Before our eyes, you seeing this place being torn down, man. It'll never be great again. Read.
And he brought us out from thence, that he might bring us in, to give us the land which he sware unto our fathers. And the Lord commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Lord our God, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive, as it is at this day.
Read on up.
And it shall be our righteousness.
It's our righteousness. Read.
If we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God.
See, that's all we got to do, but read.
As he had commanded us.
See, he used the prophet to command us to do these things. Give me Deuteronomy 11:19. See, all we got to do is follow, man, but you know what? When that other word jump on you, man, it's hard to fight. Read that out.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 19. Read on. And ye shall teach them your children, speaking of them when thou sittest in thine house.
We in the house today, but read.
And when thou walkest by the way.
Read on.
When thou liest down. And when thou risest up.
We got to teach, man. That's why when you call us, we're going to be teaching. We teachers, man.
That's right. Right.
Every time we on the phone, we teaching. Brothers don't even be knowing. We teaching. We counseling. We teaching. What are you listening? See, that's the problem. Skip that. Can nobody tell you that? Matthew 19:13. Can nobody tell you that, man? Because you smart. But when you really think about it, man, you don't know nothing.
Bring it out.
You don't know nothing.
That's right.
Think about it. You don't know nothing. You don't even know how to get to, some of you don't even know how to get from Fort Worth to Dallas.
Bring that out.
Read that out.
St. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 13. Then were there brought unto him little children.
Little children, read.
That he should put his hands on them and pray. And the disciples rebuked them.
Read.
But Christ said, suffer little children.
Suffer little children, read.
And forbid them not.
And don't forbid them, read.
To come unto me.
See, that's the thing, man. Christ is calling y'all, man. And no matter what, nobody put a stumbling block in you. Some of you just don't want to come, man. Nobody put nothing in front of you.
Bring it out.
Some of you just don't want to do what's righteous in Christ's eyes. That's all you got to do. Next week is going to be plenty of peoples in here, man. It should be plenty of peoples in here every week.
That's right.
Every Wednesday. Every time these doors open, man, you should be in here, man.
That's right.
Bending on that knee. See, because pride won't let you. Read up.
For of such is the kingdom of heaven. And he laid his hand on them, and they departed thence.
See, they departed thence. You got to understand, whatever Christ do for you, man, accept it. Accept it, man. Because some of you, man, don't, like I say, they didn't teach us nothing.
That's right.
Give me 1 Thessalonians 5:5. We know nothing, man. But we proud people. You know, all we want is have a good time. Now, we was giving out scholarships for good time, man. We be giving out a lot of scholarships up there. Everybody would have a scholarship. Read that up.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 5. Ye are all the children of light.
Ye the children of the light. Read.
And the children of the day.
We're supposed to be Christ. Read.
We are not of the night, nor of darkness.
See, we're not like them other non-believers. We're supposed to put on Christ every day. We should never, even when you got your worst day, if you're going through something, pick that phone. Call somebody. And I'm trying to tell you, we're going to be working on you sisters and getting you sisters, getting more sisterhood. We with the brothers, but some of them don't want to accept this. See, some of them thinking it's a man leading them. It's spiritual man.
That's right.
I'll tell you something, man. You know what my dad was trying to teach me the most? You know what your mama was trying to teach you the most? Not to make the mistakes they made.
That's right.
Right. All you is a repeat. They didn't want to see you go through what they went through.
That's right.
They didn't want you to know the drama and the problem that they dealt with. But do you listen? No. 1 Peter 1:14. No, you don't. And this is the love that Christ is giving us to give to you. Read that out.
1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 14. As obedient children.
Law-abiding, man. Law-abiding. Read.
Not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance.
See, they didn't know that word was in there, man. Give me this first video. Let's listen to this, man. The importance, what I've been saying, the whole class, play it.
The welfare state has done more to destroy and destabilize the black family than even slavery did.
We allowed them to remove the fathers from our homes, removing the backbone of our families.
I remember my dad used to be hard on us, making us fold clothes and washing dishes properly. And if we didn't, we got whooping. If we didn't do it right, or...
Hear what they say? Somebody giving you a whooping, man, don't mean that they don't love you.
That's right.
Keep playing.
If we, didn't do him when he told us to do him, and I didn't like him when he did that to us.
I told you.
My dad made me a responsible man by doing it.
That's right.
And it just really made me wonder, what if he wasn't there?
I'm very blessed to be where I am today, and a lot of it has to do with the upbringing I had from my father, who was in the house, who made sure that we were in school, who made sure that we were clothed, that we had shelter, that we had food. That was my father.
When I was growing up, fathers led, and you knew not to be fighting and carrying on because you have respect for the elderly, and you respect yourself because you represent your parents when you're out there. But that representation is no longer there because the man is not there.
If you look at every major issue facing the black community today, it can be stemmed back to fatherlessness. You see black people joining gangs. They're joining the gang to simulate a family unit. A family unit can be solved with a father. Don't understand what it's like to how to treat a woman, how to be respectful, how to earn a living the legal way. They didn't have a father in their home that taught them these things, and then that father didn't have a father in his home. So this generational fatherlessness is far more dangerous to the black community than institutional or generational racism.
Give me 1 Kings, man, 2 and 1.
Bring it out.
See, this thing is deeper than what we think, man.
That's right.
And some of these sisters ain't had that father in the house, too.
That's right. That's right.
Because you don't know what a man is like.
That's right.
See, back then, before men, did you know that brothers, you had to go to the father to talk to the daughter?
That's right.
That's right. See, some of you would have got drugged out the house. He'd have put that song, Badass Yellow Boy, on you, man. Dump him in the river somewhere. I'm just telling you, man, you come in there, and let me tell you something, because the community would know, hey, hey, don't mess with Lil Ray Ray, man. Lil Ray Ray, mine ain't right. Lil Ray Ray come in the house, dad gonna put them hands on Lil Ray Ray. See, this thing is set up all it's upside down. And what we're trying to show you spiritually is setting this thing back up. But read this out.
1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 1. Now the days of David drew nigh.
See, the days of David drew near. Read.
That he should die.
It should move on. Read.
And he charged Solomon his son.
He instructed Solomon his son. Read.
Saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore.
Be thou strong mentally, spiritually, wisdom, knowledge. You can't be strong not knowing nothing, man. Read.
And shew thyself a man.
And what?
And shew thyself a man.
Boy, you tell this out there to these brothers, man, I'm a man. Bro, you got on some shoes cost $200, man, and you ain't got 50 cents in your pocket.
Bring it out.
That's how it is.
Right.
See, we got upside down thinking going on in our nation. Even here in Israel. They're not teaching nobody nothing in Israel, man.
That's right.
They're not teaching Israel Christ. They're teaching Israel magic.
That's right.
That's all they want to do. Miracles. You don't believe in the miracles. Well, what about believing in the commandments?
Bring it out.
What about keeping the commandments? Is the miracles going to get us in the kingdom of the commandments?
Bring it out. That's right.
Read,
and keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
Read on.
To walk in his ways.
To walk, to love his ways. Read.
To keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses.
Read on,
that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself, that the Lord may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, if thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth, in truth, in truth, with all their heart,
their mind,
and with all their soul,
the spirit,
there shall not fall thee a man on the throne of Israel.
And none of us gonna fall, man. We got to get back right, man.
That's right.
Because when you understand the men, they represents the judges.
That's right.
They controls the city, man. Because in Israel, you couldn't even come in the city smoking or doing other things, man. You get caught at the gates. None of this stuff. See, right now we have no walls, we have no protection. We have nothing. See, let me tell you something. When a man don't listen, give me the five right quick, the second video. Now give me the baby boy. Let me show you how you got to beat to these boys sometimes, man. Sometimes you got to see little Jody. Say, hold up. We got a lot of Jodys around here, don't we? They out there with fringes on, out there teaching, man. Well, let me tell you what little Jody needs. Show me what little Jody needs, man.
Youngster.
See why Jody mouthing off, see? You see what I'm saying? See, gotta get Jody something, see the truth, man.
I stay off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mom, I would have broke your little ass out a long time ago. Jody? Hello, Jody?
That's it. That's enough. See, that's how brothers feel about you sitting in these seats, man.
That's right.
They feel like Jody, don't they, man? Oh, you trying to Jody me in. Bro, we trying to get you to the kingdom.
That's right.
Give me 1 Corinthians 14:20. This man, we trying to raise mans around here. And you got to be a man, you got to come learn, man. You don't have no skills, no nothing, man. Because like I said, they stop accepting the application, how you going to take care of your wife?
Break it out.
You don't know nothing, man. You don't even know how to cut grass. Some of you don't even know. Let me ask you, how many of you brothers know where your dipstick is?
Bring it out.
Bring that out.
You see what I'm saying? How many of you know how to check your tire pressure?
Bring it out.
Change your tire. See all them hands up there be calling you, yo. Hey man, where my spare tire? Read that out.
1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 20. Brethren, be not children in understanding.
They say, brother and sisters, don't be children in understanding. Read.
Howbeit in malice be ye children.
Be regarded and be ye children. Read.
But in understanding be men.
Be perfect. Be Christ. Be perfect. Be Christ.
That's right.
Give me Matthew 5:13. See, put on Christ, man. That's the only way you're going to become a man.
That's right.
See, I wasn't no man out there that were out making worldly mistakes, true.
Bring it out.
You know, now that I put on Christ, I'm good. You know, make very wise decisions, man. Very wise. I ain't letting them take me like they used to take me. I used to run in that mall, man. They been there with that mini-me hammer in there waiting on me, man. Come out of there, I got all kind of skull fractures. Read that,
St. Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 13.
Read on.
Ye are the salt of the earth.
See, the man, we and the sisters, we are that salt of the earth. Read.
But if the salt have lost his savor,
if they don't lost Christ, read.
Wherewith shall it be salt?
What will it be salty? Read.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
No matter how many garments, fringes you put on, how many Shabbats, how many whatever you're doing, it's going to be good for nothing, read.
But to be cast out.
It's going to be cast out, read.
And to be trodden under foot of men.
That's what they're going to do to you, man. They're going to persecute you, read.
Ye are the light of the world.
We're supposed to be Christ in this world, read.
A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
A nation, read.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
And then, you know, when you light that candle, when you got put Christ on, and you don't keep the commandments, you might well put it on a bushel, man. You're not that light on that hill no more. You don't shame yourself. Read.
But on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
It give light unto all that are in the house. Read.
Let your light so shine before men.
It say what?
Let your light so shine before men.
Put on Christ, man, and let them see who you walking with, man.
That's right.
Let them know how you walking, how you living. Put on Christ every day, man, so they'll see that you putting on Christ.
That's right.
You can put on fringes all you want to.
Bring it out.
You keep the Shabbat all you want to.
Bring it out.
But if you ain't putting on Christ in it, it's going to be all useless.
That's right.
Read up.
That they may see your good works.
Anything that you're doing, man, they're going to see your good works, and it's going to be through Christ. Read.
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
We don't
think not.
That's all I want on that. I don't want to think nothing. Give me Colossians 3 and 5. See, the thing is, this whole thing is about restoring brothers, restoring sisters.
Right.
But do they listen? Read,
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 5.
Read.
Mortify, therefore, your members.
It say control your mind, man. You got to control what you think. Because what you think come out your mouth.
That's right.
And sometimes that tic-tac is needed in your mouth.
That's right.
Because some things you say stink.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Knowing how to speak, you got to control your thoughts, man. You just can't talk to people any kind of way. And that's one thing that I'm learning. We ambassadors. Even though I see somebody in the Kemet community, I can't go just talking down to them.
That's right.
You got to learn, man. We got to put on Christ. That's why people like somebody, media call them and tell you, call yo. Might not be ready yet because somebody come out the mouth that ain't, you devils, you all, being there talking like I'm in the courthouse, man. They don't give me life. I'm still working on it, man. Read,
which are upon the earth.
Which are upon the earth. Read.
Fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked some time when ye lived in them. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication.
How many of you ain't seeing today, man?
Bring it out.
How many of you ain't seeing?
Bring it out.
Because you be on that phone during the week, don't you?
Bring it out.
Is that righteous communication?
Bring it out.
Is that righteous communication? Huh? Read that again for them. That number 8.
But ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
You gotta stop talking like that, man. That's one thing that I'm telling you that I'm working towards.
Bring it out.
See, I'm getting good at it, man. Because there was a brother out there a couple weeks ago, boy, he almost got the other garment, man. But work, man. And see, Israel don't want to see that. Israel want to see you out there turned down. They don't want to see you out there building up.
That's right. Right. Bring that out.
See, they don't watch the video where somebody gets spiritually fed, man. They get fed good. See, they don't watch them kind of videos.
Bring it out.
But sister come out, dress flies up, she pull a knife on the camp. Numbers go through the roof. Put on there one of the elders feeding one of somebody, man, and the sheep return home. No.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
That's right.
Read up.
Lie not one to another.
What did it say?
Lie not one to another.
Y'all gotta kill that lie, man.
That's right.
See, some of you thinking I just told a little lie. Read.
Seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds.
See, you don't put off that old man. Read.
And have put on the new man.
You don't put on Christ. That's what a man is. Read.
Which is renewed in knowledge.
What? Hold on. Which is what?
Which is renewed in knowledge.
We don't.
After the image.
Hold on. What are we after?
After the image of him that created him.
You guys, man, we got to put on Christ, man.
Bring it out.
No matter what's in this book, man, it keep telling us to put Christ on.
That's right.
That's when you know that you are a man, when you truly walk as Christ walked.
Right.
Never heard Christ getting into it with nobody. Give me Ephesians, man. 4:22. I'm telling you, man, this is easy, man. The information is right in front of us, man. Why we don't eat it? Why we don't love this book, man?
Bring it out.
Why we don't eat this, man?
Bring it out.
Why we don't love it? Why we don't think about it? Why we marinating on it? You know, when you see people going up, I be telling you, you need Christ. Read that out.
Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22.
Read.
That ye put off concerning the former conversation.
See, a lot of you still got that nigga in you, man. You wanna talk niggas, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Fasting is fasting away some of the way you talk, some of the way you act.
That's right.
Some of the way you treat your brothers and sisters,
right.
man. Read.
The old man.
That old man is a nigger.
That's right. Bring it out.
You know, you hear the buzzer when you go in the store, you know, you be nigger. Coming in here to give me all your money, I ain't giving you a dime back. Read on.
Which is corrupt.
Which is what?
Which is corrupt.
Read on.
According to the deceitful lust.
What? Read,
and be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
This is a thinking man game, man.
That's right.
Read on.
And that he put on the new man.
See, a lot of sisters, when they brothers, they come in the truth, they put on Christ. That man is talking about Christ. When you put on that man, you walk as Christ walked. You think as Christ think. Read.
Which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness.
And true holiness. Give me 2 Maccabees 6 and 28. I seen P on the mic. I say, hey man, you know me, I'm peeking. I'm going to tell you the truth, I peeks. Read that
2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 28. And leave a notable example.
Hold up, what are we supposed to leave in this word?
A notable example.
Is your ways righteous or unrighteous, man?
Bring it out.
Sisters, your ways are righteous or unrighteous?
Bring it out.
We're supposed to be leaving a notable example to the nations, man. That's what we're supposed to do. Give me Romans 14 and 12. I'll tell you something, man. This ain't no game, man. It's all love. Spiritual whoopings, they hurt, man, but it's all love, man. That's right. If you know your brothers and sisters, man, you know who you're dealing with. Read this out.
Romans chapter 14 and verse 12.
Read on.
So then, every one of us shall give account out of himself to God.
See, a lot of people don't know this, man. They don't know this. They don't know they got to give an account for their actions.
That's right.
See, the thing is, the scriptures, you know, if you truly love it, you love this, man, you have no problem with nobody, man.
That's right.
You love your brother as you love yourself.
That's right.
Give me Hebrews 11:16, man. We're going to end it on here. And once you know these things, that's putting on Christ. Every day we got to put on Christ.
Right.
Read this out.
Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 16.
Read on.
But now they desire a better country.
A better country. Read.
That is, and heavenly. Wherefore God is not ashamed to be called their God.
Some of you don't even share, man. Let me tell you something. Some of you are still ashamed of the power.
Bring it out!
My friends might see me sharing that. I don't want them to see this stuff. Come on. We in captivity, man. Right. Your friend gonna get a spine pulled soon. She need Christ, they need Christ. Read.
For he had prepared for them a city.
He said he prepared us a nation. Read.
By faith.
By what?
By faith.
Read.
Abraham.
Read.
When he was tried, offered up Isaac.
He gave up Isaac. Read.
And he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son.
He knew that Isaac was the chosen child, man. Read.
Of whom it was said, that in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
And through Isaac shall this nation be called. Read.
Accounting that God was able to raise him up.
Raise Abraham up. Read.
Even from the dead. from whence also he received him in a figure.
He see him in the same image, man, in that same image of Christ. See, once you put on Christ, man, you're going to teach your child about Christ.
That's right.
You're going to teach your peoples about Christ. This is all this is talking about, man. This has got nothing to do with all this stuff that people don't touch you, man. Some of you still got Christianity in your head.
That's right.
You don't know.
By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob.
By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob. Read.
And Esau, concerning things to come.
And concerning things to come. Read.
By faith, Jacob, when he was a dying, blessed both the son of Joseph and worship, leaning upon the top of his staff.
Read on that.
By faith, Joseph, when he died, made mention of the departing of the children of Israel, and gave commandment concerning his bones. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child.
It was a proper child. Read.
And they were not afraid of the king's command.
They wasn't afraid, man. A lot of you still afraid. What are you afraid for, man? If you got faith, if you got Christ in you, you're not afraid of nothing.
That's right. That's right.
Don't nothing make you afraid.
That's right.
Only thing make you afraid is them scary movies you used to watch.
Bring it out.
Bring that out. Because, I'll tell you something, Exodus was a scary movie, wasn't it, man? I know my sister and them and my stepmom came, we finna go watch a movie. I didn't know we were watching that. I was shook up for years, man. Somebody sitting in a bed twisting their neck around, man. See, we got that fear that the enemy have put in us.
That's right.
Why are you thinking they keep teaching you slave movies?
Bring it out.
They want you to keep being thinking as a slave.
That's right.
Read on that.
By faith, Moses, when he was come to years,
and when he had got older,
refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
Some of y'all still want to be called the sons of Pharaoh, man. Some of you still want to be in this world. Some of you don't want to let go. Read up.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction.
Hold up, he chose Christ? Read.
With the people of God.
He said he chose Christ to suffer affliction with the peoples of God. Read.
Than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
For just a small time, man. Do you know your time is short, man?
Bring it out.
See, some of you thinking you ain't gonna get old. I never thought I'd see 50. Some of you might not even make 50.
Bring that out.
I'm telling you the truth, man. You know how many brothers that I've known that have got killed, died in the penitentiary through my walk?
Bring it out.
Many.
That's right.
You know how many probably homeless? Many.
That's right.
I'm just trying to tell you, man, you have to start prepping today.
That's right.
And you have to put on Christ today.
That's right.
And you got to take that old man off you, man, and follow pick. And some of you don't put your cross down.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
Some of you still ain't carrying your cross, man. And that cross represents Christ, man. You still ain't crucified yourself. Read,
esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt.
See, this people's, I don't know why people do it, but read.
For he had respect unto the recompense of the reward.
Of the reward of Christ, of the kingdom, man. He had respect on it. Some of you don't. Some of you still holding on today. Some of you come in. Well, what's the problem getting in here at 11:01? Why you ain't here early? Have you seen your sisters and brothers during the week?
Bring it out.
Don't you want to come in and give some hugs and some love?
Bring it out.
You want to get here on time and leave before the class in?
Bring it out.
It's time to put on Christ, man.
That's right.
When you come around spiritual peoples like Christ, you want to stay around them, man. Why are you thinking I still go to camp? I don't be want to go home. I love my wife, Benji too, but I be want to do the work, man. I miss being with my brothers. I don't see them all week, so my little time I spend with them, I'm with my wife all week. She get her time. I talk to my sisters. I try to reach out to sisters. I reach out to brothers. The thing is, when you love your people, man, you show it by your actions.
That's right. That's right.
Some of you ain't called nobody this week.
Bring it out.
Some of you ain't picked up the phone and just say, "Hey, sis, how you doing, bro?"
That's right.
Bring it out.
They might need that phone call. And the next time your sister's having a get the powwow, go to some of these sisters' house that's taking care of them. Go show them some love. That's what love is. Our people's need it, man.
That's right.
You don't know how much they put that. They be talking all week, man. You see they little posts, man. They be all joyful, man. Show some love. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna continue showing it, and I'm gonna demand it from y'all that y'all show it. Shalom.